Suppose I'm kicking it off, right?
Yep.
I am going live and throwing the link in the places.
Yay, places.
Link in
I'm
places.
throwing too.
Wait, can you believe Vanilla, Mora, and Hugo let Noslo get away?
I know.
It was
It's
kind of
Noslo
embarrassing,
nonetheless.
They don't want a Donka Donka idol?
Yeah. That's gotta be worth like a million Zolnaks or something.
Yeah, that fucking... I hate that tier list that always comes up in searches.
Oh no, it's
It's a
what
classic.
Liz and June are using for,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
for their draft. So
Oh,
I just
I
popped
see
over to
it.
see the draft, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Use the other tier list or use Polk's thing.
That's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Alright.
His thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Dom, what are your first... Well, what is your first pick? Because you get one first.
Devilish.
Devilishin for Dom. Alright. Rollnaway, what are your next two picks?
Let's go with Star Wars Spear and Zoldak.
All right.
Got it on my side. Alright, Dom, two picks for you.
Mortal 1, Mortal 2.
Hell yeah.
Easy to click on my side.
That sounds like that's gotta be like the freaking Final Fantasy Mortal 1 and Mortal 2. Hey, Zachary. Alright, Roll, what are your next two picks?
I never thought that far ahead. Camp 2 and Bug Hunter.
Alright. There's Camp 2. And there's Bug Hunter. Scout, you good on your end?
Yep.
Perfect. Next two from Dom.
Let's throw on Kick Club and Warp Tank.
Kick Club and Warp Tank.
All right.
Two for Roll.
Buddha and Mooncat.
Oh shit, the Thorson Patter trilogy begins. But does it end? Let's
It
find
will
out.
not.
No! What do you mean neither of you are gonna pick divers?
Well,
Warp Tank counts for half, right?
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, true.
Good for the next.
Really.
Dom, next two for you.
Let's do Minnie and Mac
Mm-hmm.
and Party House.
Alright. Minnie and Max. And Party House.
Good.
Almost got the Amy trilogy.
Yeah?
It's true.
Roll?
Actually, not true.
No, it is, well, kind of spiritually. Valbrace and Rakshasa.
Valbrace and Rakshasa.
Good on my side.
Two more for Dom?
This is my last. Oh, wait, no, I get two more than one.
Yes.
You are at 7, so you get 2 more than 1.
Okay. Let's do Hyper Contender and Rail Heist.
Got him. And the final two for Roll?
Let's throw Pin Golf in there.
right.
And Banger, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mess with the stream view just to make sure I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing one. Oh wait, because Dom still has one more pick to make.
Yes.
That'll do it.
I'm a genius!
Oh no!
Alright, so, speaking of that final pick for Dom, what is your final pick?
Let's do Waldorf's Journey.
Okay.
Okay, now let me do a double count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Did I just not click on it? I didn't click on it.
Yeah, I've got 10-10 on my side, both on the bulk tool and the card.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Now we do player 1 protect. So, Dom, which of your games would you like to protect?
Let's protect Mortal 2.
Mortal 2 is protected. And Roll, what would you like to ban?
I'm spoiled for choice. What do I hate the most? Let's go with Mortal 1.
Alright. Mortal 1 is out. Roll. Pick one game to protect.
We flip a coin to pick. Who cares? Let's just go with Waspir.
Alright.
Alright, and Dom, what would you like to ban?
Pin golf.
Pin golf has been dunked. Alright. Dom, one
And
more
then-
protect.
I'll protect Minion Max.
Alright.
What will you ban, Roll?
No, let's go with Devilition.
Devilition has been detonated. Haha. I'm making terrible jokes. Roll, what would you
got
like for your
jokes today.
final protect?
Final protect. Zoldath.
Alright,
Okay, I'm
and
banning Valbrace.
Valbrace.
I thought you said
Its
Valkyries.
journey has
I don't
ended
know.
here.
I had
Alright.
a nickel for every time Valkyries got banned.
Okay, so our final list is looking like Barbuda, Bug Hunter, Planet Zoldath, Kick Club, Mooncat, Warp Tank, Waldorf, Party House, Rail Heist, Vanger. Oh wait, I wasn't reading the protects. Oh wait, no, because I hadn't come across any yet, had I? Mortal 2, Campanella 2, Hyper Contender, Rakshasa. Oh, I never marked Zoldath with the protect, that's why. Star Wasper, and Minion Max. I kind of interrupted myself a lot, so I'm not sure if that was actually useful at all.
That sounded right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because there's the 2 there, and the 2... Yeah, okay. Both of the bands were row 1, so I was like looking for the other purple skull symbol. Alright, so... I'll post this in the Discord chat for the picture in case you want to reference anything while setting up any favorites.
Yeah.
And
And then Password for this is Bingo Dylan, all lowercase.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss so hard.
I'm never gonna get in.
That's what they've been calling me, Bingo Dylan.
Let's see.
I don't have this on the right place. There we go.
Bingo Dylan, because bingo time would be too obvious.
Of course.
No.
And I am casting, I am not playing. Alright, pardon me while I make sure that the casting interface is showing up correctly. It's always like an extra thing with draft casts. Yep, okay, I gotta recapture this one more time, sorry. Almost ready to go. There's like 3 specific sources that I always have to recapture every time. And then grab... Okay. Let me pull up stream view real quick. And we'll switch scenes. Where's the button? Transition. Whatcha? Just hit the transition button, it's that easy.
Yeah.
Just gonna shove the picks back into their correct corners here. Okay, I think we should be good to go. Thank you for your patience in the setup here.
Excuse me.
Alright. And were you both gonna deafen for this? Or...
I'm good at
yeah,
it.
I'm good with it. So you guys can like actually like cast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a good point actually.
Yeah.
All right.
If I were solo casting, I wouldn't mind just like muting on Discord to like do that, but yeah, if I'm gonna be doing co-casting, then yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll deafen up. Good luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright. I will trust chat to shout at me if audio levels are terrible, so please feel free to do so. Got a big ready from Dom and a ready from Roll. It ain't.
Red, purple, everything looks good.
And here comes the auto start. Two bean NPCs center square. I would not be surprised to see that to be a race. That is such a fast square, especially if you know the 5-hit tech. So I'll be curious to see if either of them rush that.
Although we do have effectively Cherry Disc with 6 puffins as a Waldorf's Journey triplet.
Ooh! Yeah, we've got 6 puffins, Cherry Disc, and have 4 puffins at once. Incredible Waldorf value here.
Yeah, that is... I'm gonna bet that there's probably at least one person who's going to dip into that. Other ones to note, Star Wasp here has essentially 2 point totals with the red ship.
Oh yeah. Minion Max
has a triplet as well.
Minion Max has 350 shinies and a big shiny. Those will go well together.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We're off. I'll get the games.
Yep.
Roll immediately going for the Barbuda center square. And Hyper Contender for Dom. Just gonna knock out that 2 quick draft modes. This does go quickly, but like, I feel like there's better value to be found on this board right now.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of quick hits, definitely. Let me pull up the easy so I can take a look at bonuses as well.
Ah, true. I should also do the same. Like, this is a very fast goal. It is another easy. So, I do not begrudge Dom for doing this to start. I just kind of, like, would have figured that that triple Waldorf might be a little too irresistible, you know? Granted, this is one of those things where, like, the minute review period goes by so fast. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just lock on to something and go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Dom showing some pretty solid Sephi here, tearing through opponents. Has only taken one hit so far. Wreck goes down.
They actually use special rules for draft mode here.
Yeah. That's why it's beat it twice, baby. We're already one round done. And Roll is going for a different Bean NPC than I'd have expected.
Yeah, I believe we already have one bean down.
Yeah.
Now we're working on the second.
We talked to the shopkeeper on the left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a faster one that you can reach on the right side if you take an intentional... Well, you don't even have to take an intentional death. There's just like a secret path on the right side.
Yeah, the intentional death does save time, but you don't need to take it explicitly.
Yeah. We finally have a character down here for Dom.
Oh no, Sephi's down. Bring in the Sephi.
This too is Yuri. And here comes our second Bean NPC. First blood from Roll. Going into Wasper. Unsurprising.
Wasper is a good double.
Yeah. And some good coverage here on bingo blockage. Anytime you can get those night jumps from squares you already cover, it's just really nice. And here comes the Waldorf.
Yeah.
Dom knows that she can hold this for a little bit, so she's gonna just kind of chill on that hyper contender completion, not give away the game too early.
Yep.
And
the nice thing... Oh, go ahead.
I think you're about to say what I was thinking. Go for it.
Yeah, the nice thing here is Waldorf will kind of do a lot of blocking for this Star Wasper ahead of time. You've also got 3 squares across the board you can build bingo threats off of.
Yeah. Positionally, this is great for Dom. So I think maybe what happened that I wasn't thinking 2 steps ahead like Dom was, because I bet Dom was like, okay, I want to get that Waldorf, but before I go into that, it might make sense to grab that hyper contender so that I can work on row 2 maybe.
Yeah.
Because yeah, then after that we just have Minimax, Party House, and Bug Hunter. Alright, there's the mark. I think that was a pretty well-timed one. Enough to waste some time if Roll immediately went for it, but not holding too hard to be a giant risk. Unfortunate death there for Roll. Gonna lose a lot of our multiplier, but, you know, 125k comes pretty quickly.
Yes.
So, even with that death, I don't think that'll be too big of a setback.
Yeah, you just have to do a little bit more work in Wave 2 to build multipliers.
Yeah. You gotta get your Markiplier up. I hate that I accidentally thought that once, and now it's just every time I'm seeing Star Wasper. I'm like, oh yeah, the gift, get a times 10 Markiplier.
The first wave of Star Wasper is so easy, there's never a way to die! If you remember any of his Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, that was a pretty iconic moment.
That's the funny thing. I know nothing about him other than there was that time where he called out honey as feeling way too much of a scam, and wow, go figure, it was.
Yeah.
So
this was
just
specifically... Yeah.
That's just kind of what I know about him.
Yeah, this was specifically, he was playing the 4th Five Nights at Freddy's game, and he's like literally like talking shit about the first night, and then all of a sudden he gets jump scared on it.
The
like
old,
comedic timing was perfect.
Yeah, the old "I'm a genius, oh no."
Yeah. Well, there's your 100K.
Yeah. That Star Wasper square beautifully placed to intercept at least one row and one column there from Domme.
Yeah. Oh.
But similarly, that Hyper Contender square blocking off quite a bit from the Star Wasper.
Yeah.
And the Waldorf is gonna get a lot of value on blocking as well.
Yeah. We did take another death in Star Wasper. At least we're able to quickly recover.
Yeah.
Although that's just gonna extend how long we have to dip into.
Now it's a little dubious.
Yeah, this is dicey. Geg.
1-800, are you gagging? Come on, Roll, you got this.
Yeah, I believe in.
No!
Oh! I believe in the game over.
Hopping on over to Camp 2. Gonna just defeat Rotundo at the end of Burrows 2. Pretty quick goal.
Yep.
It is, in fact,
Yeah.
an easy goal.
Yeah. And with that mark, thing we're seeing potentially from Dom here is not even going for the 6 puffins and just trying to focus on more of the cherry disc.
Yeah, because you're
Although
like,
this
oh.
wind right now has put everything in
no!
a predicament.
Both players having quite the setback here. But Dom gonna stick it out because it's still... Nope, okay, Dom pivoting. Both players deciding, you know what, I'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
Got 3 sectors, destroying all enemies in each, so we'll be paying a little bit of attention here to that. Roll working her way into Burrows 1 Star Cave.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on the warp tank if you want to keep an eye on the...
I need
Yep.
a soundbite of Daffy Duck saying, "I slammed my big bell in the star door."
Dom almost missing... She almost missed an enemy in there and remembered to go back for it.
That's good. Always hate having a rules lawyer. And up we're going to climb. We don't really have that much we need to destroy in this level. Sage of Moir Woods! I don't think we're gonna do anything beyond, like, just see where the Sage sent us just for, giggles here. We are gonna stick out the cave just to make sure that we have some HP. Because the one thing worse than taking a little bit of extra time for safety is dying in that cave.
Oh, yes.
So, I think this is a really good call here from Roll.
Oh. The classic warp tank cross up where you flip and then your controls get flipped and then you go poof.
Just need to destroy these turrets. Rollnaway going into the cave for 2, so we'll be seeing some bombs at the end of here. Coming in full health, so things are looking pretty good. It's not free, but it is certainly a lot safer than coming in at 3 health.
Yes. That's going to be 2 levels for Dom, moving over to the meal sector.
Yum yum. There's my sage commentary. Can't get this anywhere else, folks. And we've defeated Rotundo. I don't... Oh wait, okay, collect 2 scrolls in 1 run. For some reason I completely missed that second goal, and that's why Roll actually picked up the sage. the purple was perfectly sandwiched between the Star Wasper square and the Hyper Contender square.
Yep.
So I didn't notice the highlight.
And that's going to be our 3 sectors as well. Shoutouts to the word possible, because there are some eyeballs in the wall. And we are moving over to Bug Hunter.
Same, Zachary. Alright, Bug Hunter. Just complete a job, so...
Yep.
So start pushing that row 2. And I think one thing here that is gonna leave some questions for Roll that Roll's gonna have to answer. You see that line starting to form. You know Domme hopped into Waldorf. Do you think she's holding a cherry disc? Or do you challenge on Waldorf cherry? Because, like, your other options are to defend on money management or 350 shinies. I don't know how comfortable Roll is with Party House and Mini and Max. So, yeah, Domme is putting out the question. We'll see what Roll says. This is gonna be a very strong, like, double square here from Roll, square-wise. I guess the other thing is that Roll could just rush row 3 instead.
Yeah. And we're also seeing some... Oh, that was a misclick. But otherwise, this has been some very clean Bug Hunter play so far.
Yeah, we've got some Armadons. I don't think we've let anything else evolve just yet.
Yeah, we were 15-3, and then we were in the middle of a turn and moved 1 too far to end the turn.
Oh, dang. Well, we've been advised to go see the Sage of Gut, and I think we're just gonna say no to that. Yeah, we're pushing column 3, or row 3. I like this play from Roll. So never mind, maybe it's Domme who's gonna have to answer some questions here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how Dom's Vanger is, but it might be time to hop into Mooncat after this Mortal 2 goal gets marked.
Yeah, and also, Mooncat is not a bad place to be, because in the process of being able to block that, you're going to pick up 2 goals.
Yeah, that is another good point. One play here might be for a Roll to just threaten that, and then just go try and get a bunch of other squares, or maybe try and intercept some of that Mooncat. Alright, there's our warp tank mark. Roll pausing to check what was just marked.
Yep. And now we explode.
Just need one more kill here. Great Bug Hunter play here from Domme. I know you said it before, but I'm just gonna say it again.
Oh yeah.
This is just really smooth, really expedient.
Alright,
Ooh.
let's just
Oh no, we're
remember not to make the mistake at the end.
fine. We're thinking about it.
Through. Okay, we're
We
good.
got it. Alright, there's our job completed. Gonna hold this too. Thinking about it.
Floating it.
Okay, and we're in a race. With Roll having a pretty decent advantage here. This is a great decision from Domme in a general sense. This would be an incredible square for her to have. It's just unfortunate that she is probably going to get beaten on this race.
Yeah. Although, this does punish any potential holding, so...
Yeah. Nope, Domme is requesting a pause.
And we're having some technical difficulties. Be right back.
Alright, I'm going to bob my head back and forth to good soundtracks.
Yeah. What is our good soundtrack of the day?
Well, currently it's Mina,
Oh, nice.
but I do have a lot of other things mixed in here. We've had some Beastie Ball today, we've had some Freedom Planet 2, we've had some Prodigal.
Also, I guess while we have a moment, shameless plug, play Beastie Ball.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we're ready to hop back into it, so hitting that resume. What do you mean that was the reset button? Well, okay, let me just catch the timer up to where it is in Bingo Sync. Grumble grumble. Good thing there's the timer on screen, so I can actually do that.
No.
Alright. BC Ball is currently early access. The entire story is playable. It's just that some beasties still have some placeholder art while they're working on finishing out all of the art because there's so much art for them to do. Domme is doing a really interesting climb here.
Yeah. Doing the keyless version with scout climbing.
What do you get a strategy named after you?
Alright, now we get to bomb her out, I think.
Yeah,
oh, we're just gonna put up down a safety block. That's good.
I think that's a great idea. Oh. Dink.
Shoutouts to the ammo pack that's just falling from the sky.
It'd be really funny if that did damage to enemies that it hit from above, and if that was able to kill a boss.
Oh. Well, I think I found our new annoying bingo goal.
Oh, this is beautiful to watch.
Oh, this is cinema.
Alright, there's one worm. Yeah, I really love this strat from Dom. She could, like, if not for the amount of lead that Roll had, she might have been able to sneak back up and catch, but I think this is going to be it right now. Yup. Ah, the hold not quite buying her enough time. And yeah, here we go. This is kind of what we were expecting.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now this is really good value for a defense out of Dom here.
Yeah, like now just seeing where those Mooncat squares are, like that is not only going to block the horizontal here from Roll, but it's gonna block the diagonal that Roll is about to start forming if she goes to get a key code from a boss.
Yeah, at this point, getting all 3 Mooncat goals would block every single one of Roll's bingo potentials.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Roll maybe should have been hopping into Mooncat here, because I don't think... Like, if you're looking at this board here, I don't think Dom is ever going to be blocking on Vanger out of these two.
Yeah.
But this is still a good 2 square potential here from Roll, so it might just be that she's like, I'm gonna threaten this bingo, but I don't expect to go for it. Good little boost there. Let's see what skip Roll's gonna go for. We're going for Peony. P is for pause, the frame perfect pause you need for this skip, and we get it.
Hey.
That was like 3 tries, really good.
Yeah, that was quick.
Anytime you get it in like the first 10, it's like, yes, even up to 10 tries is still very fast. That's one of those skips that you try until you get it, and it's still usually almost always worth it.
Dom moving quickly through Mooncat first run here.
I'm gonna go pick up a...
Catch a nice cycle.
What are we doing in here? Okay.
Great question.
Roll also having the same thought of, wait, I don't need to be in here. Alright. Wouldn't surprise me if we... Well, okay. I don't know. We could go get the Force mod and then go push Y-Banger if we want. If I was doing these two goals in a vacuum, I'd do Ramses and then grab the Force mod. Because Ramses ain't too bad.
Yeah.
But also, Y-Banger is free.
Also, yes.
The thing about getting the Force mod first is that that does set a checkpoint for you. And here comes our second water room, I believe, for Dom.
I believe this might still be the first. I don't believe we've actually gone to any other water rooms.
Oh, right, we took the
we may
regular...
be banking that for the second go-around.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if Dom is going to mark the gold disc as soon as she gets it. Because, like, that is free information. Well, okay, no, it's not free information. It's, like, information at the cost of a square if she holds on to it.
Yeah. And a rabbit has found another's company and has, unfortunately poofed.
As they do. We all know this about rabbits. And there's our gold disc. And we're gonna go Waldorf. This is interesting. Okay, I like this. So... Okay. Dom is gonna push this second row. And if she sees that Vanger square light up, like, she's gonna discourage it with the Mooncat gold disc.
Okay,
Oh,
and even going to Party House to try to get ahead of this threat.
Yeah, this is a really respectable, like, this is a respectful play here from Roll. She's just like, okay, I know I can't give you the information about Vanger, because as soon as I do that, you're gonna hop into Mooncat and block this off, but I need to get ahead of this row 2 bingo. So, like, both players, very much respecting, like, the threat that the other player is putting up and pushing. Like, I don't know, this is just fantastic play from both players. I'm excited.
Oh yes, this is absolutely the chess-like decision making I would expect to see. And we are now up to 4 puffins once again. About halfway there, halfway on shells. Okay, we're gonna have to spend a little bit of fish there, but we have a canned fish in tow, so...
Adore pointing out, when I look at the bingo board, it looks like a pie cross puzzle. I'm cooked, I fear.
Oh no.
UFO 50 nanograms, out now. Play for free. Stopping the wind here on Dom's side. Good bit of the way in.
Stop the wind outside my house.
We had some pretty intense rain earlier. It was really cool.
Ooh, nice. We have a key in tow. We're at 38. We found the second chest. And quickly replenish.
Yeah, I was about to say we're pretty low on stamina, but thankfully had a canned fish. This ain't spicy, baby!
Well, okay.
Dom in quite a situation here, just trying to find a good landing spot. Oh no!
This doesn't help.
The wind switched
This doesn't help.
directions! Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
No, but we can still get the cherry.
Yeah, we still get the cherry.
And we are right now, like, under the finish here.
And also,
That's
there
nice.
was no way we were getting here with 6 puffins with, like, the progress we had, so...
True.
Spending one there is totally fine. We just literally need one more shell. Come here, you. And off we go. Dom not being tempted by the extra shells, we only care for the 50 we need. And there's the
You're doing
mark.
well, young Waldorf.
Gonna push her bingo, I think. Yeah, oh! It's a party house race! My apologies, I didn't have that set for a bit there.
Let's see where we're at.
With at least one of each guest purchase in the shop. Okay, Dom gonna say never mind to that after getting 500 wild buddied. Popping back out to Mooncat. We seem to be tabbed out of the game right now. Not sure if we need to call a pause here. I'm gonna give it a minute here. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Dom will call one if needed.
We do have one of each guest, other than I think the star guests right now.
Oh, I wonder if that was Dom pulling up resources or a route there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what happens if you play full screen. And not like borderless. Hey, why you booting the dragon? No, it makes sense. It's fine. I'll go.
And end stream.
Why'd you end stream? I got booted from the party. And I guess another reason you probably know that Roll is not in Mooncat is that, like, she probably would have marked off the 2 water rooms by now.
Yeah.
We're having some issues getting over to this first warp here. There we go. There's a nice little jump over, and in we go.
Oh.
This screen is like one of the hardest for me in Mooncat.
Yeah.
I avoid it as much as I can, which is why when I was seeing how I could handle the 2 different water rooms, when I found out it was faster to go through the Celery Man room, I was so happy, because it meant I didn't have to go through this room.
Also, you get to see the Celery Man. That's always a win.
It is very important. Every goal should always go see the Celery Man. Parenthetical honor system. Oh shit, my favorite track from Dungeons of Ether, baby!
Let's go! Also, let's go,
Uh-oh.
bonk into something.
Yeah.
Evil will always win.
I'm just gonna say it right now. Slade is so fucking hot. That's all. That's it.
Dungeons of Aether Slade.
He's so pretty.
Okay, yup, okay, yup.
Like, you can see why I'm a fucking disaster for him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He got that swagger. Anyway.
I mean, it's right here in his description from the website. Slade's style and swagger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, going back to, not Hot Shark Pirate Men.
Yeah, and unfortunately we don't have Porgy here, so I can't gush about Lamia either.
Wait a second.
I love my wife. No, I don't have a type. What are you talking about? And here's our win here from Roll.
Hell yes.
Definitely overscored by strategy talk and not discussion of hot sharks in your waters.
Hot sharks in your local waters. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we both looked at Mooncat at the exact same time as Dom was running away from that projectile, and it was just like there was no way she was gonna escape that. This screen is such a butt sometimes. You have to be so patient if you don't have like a very specific speed route for it.
Yep. Playing the floor as lava definitely helps here.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to jump over this one, wait again. Now we go. Now we've got a pretty clear shot, just need to not rush too hard here.
Yeah, don't drop onto something when you're going into the water.
Oh no! What did we just say not to do? That was actually one of those cases where it would have benefited a little bit more to do a slam on your way in, I think.
Yeah.
Damn, that's brutal.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, why Vanger?
Why Vanger? Why Vanger? It's Vanger, but why Vanger?
Why Vanger?
Why Vanger? And there's our goal.
And before it gets marked, 6-7 by the way.
6-7. And we're into Mooncat. Oops. So this is one of those things where like Roll's probably going into this expecting to get sniped or blocked here, but like maybe just going into here like that 2 water rooms hasn't been marked. Maybe I'll try and sneak that through.
Yeah. This definitely feels like a play for 2 water rooms.
Which Dom will be able to mark this after this water room, so likely to get sniped here. But at least she'll like lose that square and know pretty well. Can't believe you got 6-7 jump scared. Hey Hugo!
How's everybody doing in losing Noslo land? Can't believe we let Noslo get away.
And here comes the mark likely from Hugo. Or not Hugo. Yeah, Hugo joining this match from the top with the steel chair. Oh, okay. No mark from Dom. I think she values just getting this 2 out of 3 eggs so much right now that she's willing to let this water square go.
I mean, also, you have the value out of knowing when your opponent marked their last square, so you have a little bit of wiggle room, and maybe you're trying to hold it just to get a better snipe.
Yeah, the one thing I will say in favor of marking the 2 water rooms right now is that it does block that center column.
Nope.
I'm definitely not looking for the little gif I had of Slade doing his little fucking swagger dance.
Slade, use swagger. The eyeball is your friend. Hug it, but not too closely.
But not too closely. Here comes water room number 1.
Okay.
This is kind of where I'm getting a little nervous here for Dom.
Yeah.
Oh, paused? And there's the mark.
There we go.
That is what she needed.
And that is going to buy a little bit of extra time here. That snipe is going to pay off.
Yeah, that was pretty precision. Here's the boy. Look at him. He's so pretty.
Oh, wait, it's the...
This is mostly for Dom and Rollnaway when they're looking back and like, damn, she didn't talk about the game at all for like 5 minutes straight. You can see! You can see for yourself! Anyway, we're in Rail Heist now for, whoop. There you are. Just gonna try and grab as many squares as we can here on Roll's side. This is an interesting end game here.
Yeah.
Because, like, so after this, will Dom have any bingos left? No. Dom's already out.
No.
So this is like the last bingo that's on the board. Dom thinking about letting a message through here, but deciding against it. Deciding, no, this Mooncat is more important right now. That was like... That was one of those holds there from Dom where, like... That was just a really good vibes hold. That's one of those things that you can't really define on how long it's safe to hold because, like, there were so many spots where Roll could have snuck into Mooncat.
Yeah.
At least, I think. I think that's the case. Maybe somebody else with a better, like, mathematical, scientific understanding of bingo theory can get me on that one, but... That was just one of those holds that I am surprised Dom did, but it really, really paid off. It could have also... It could have also been like, oh wait, shit, I did that. I gotta go mark that.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be...
I am really impressed with that kill, by the way.
Yeah. I was gonna say that wouldn't be the first time that somebody's done that to Roll.
Oh.
I'm sorry, by the way.
It's okay.
No, I'm just saying that to Roll. That was completely unintentional on my part.
Alright, so we already have failed our first level in Kick Club. Now we have to do 30 levels without touching the ball once.
I do not want to see that Kick Club goal ever again in my life. And I wasn't even the one grinding it the most.
Yeah, my one regret on having to do emergency tech support is I missed out on Kick Club hell.
Yeah. There was a rock-on goal and a diver's goal yesterday. I was pretty fucking happy.
Yeah, I saw that somebody was in the diver's goal and somebody was in the rock-on goal, and I'm like, ah, dang it.
Why is Dom holding the ball? What sorcery is this?
What sorcery is this? Oh, there we go, we got a header.
Alright.
Moving over to Roll's side, we are on foul business, so we are rolling through right now and punching a bunch of chickens. I believe all the lawmen have already perished.
Yeah.
So
we just have this last little section to deal with here, and the lower left ones, of course. Oop. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty free clear here for Roll. We have all our bullets too, so we could just shoot through the rest of these. Or we could punch. We could continue punching. We are a punchin' cowboy. Yeehaw! And there it is. And we are out of Rail Heist. Where to next? It'd be devastating... Okay, she did not hop into... I was gonna say, it would be devastating if she hopped into Kick Club at this point.
yeah.
Maintaining a 1-point lead at the moment, but The only synergy... Well, wait, no, Mini and Max first goal got claimed, right? No, it didn't.
No, nobody's touched Mini and Max yet.
So Mini and Max, I think, is going to be a pretty pivotal thing here, because if Roll doesn't get at least one of those squares, that is going to be a 2-square swing for Dom. I'm kind of framing it that way because Dom picked Mini and Max, so I assume that she's got, like... That's a game you pick when you know routes for, like, different goals.
Yeah.
That's not one where you're going to be winging it to put it in your drafts. Because then you'd be playing Rail Heist.
Thank you. See, we both thought about the same joke. What a dynamic duo.
Hey! And Yasuo. Yeah, same composer and all. Alright, up to 3 well, we'll be up to 3 puffins very shortly here. Just about at the 40% mark. I say right before landing and the percentage goes up to 40%. Roll kind of like ducking off the right side of that platform and the wind immediately kicking on and Roll being like, oh, nope, go back, go back.
Course correct, course correct.
Alright, we've turned off the wind. Dom up to 2-5.
Oh.
Dom up to 2-5. I don't know why I felt the need to interrupt myself on that one, but... Here's puffin number 4 at 60%. I think we're on pretty good pace. Just need to find 2 more. And we have some propellers. I actually wonder if the binoculars would have been worth picking up just to like try and scout out the rest of the puffins there. Unrelatedly, for anyone that might be curious about what the hell this music is, somebody for their senior project in a music class, somebody walked around their campus and scored basically their entire campus. So they drew out a map and just said, hey, if you're in this section of the campus, listen to this song. They gave their campus a soundtrack, and that is so fucking cool.
That... Wow. I'm impressed. Oh no.
They did it all like in this SNES-y style stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Roll 2% away, but missing 1 puffin. Dom also in the blender of 2-9.
But we do have 2 propellers and 2 canned fish.
Yeah. Not to harp on this too much, but I do think a couple of those binoculars might have been kind of helpful just to look around a little bit.
Agreed.
It's not so much like looking... Oh, there it is!
Hello.
Can fish up and get that puffin. Alright, now we just need to find our way back safely.
Yep. That is
And that's
going
going
to
to
be
be track roll done. And, yeah, that was about 2 minutes extra since... Okay, just going to mark it immediately. And yeah, here's the double play in Mini and Max. This can get Dom a lot of space back and tie the game up, so we've...
Where?
No way! That is a huge setback for Roll.
What?
No!
Or...
This is the sad-ass day in history. That is a heartbreak and a half. God damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not too much more to say on that. That is just one of the most brutal things that could happen at that moment.
Waldorf gives, Waldorf takes.
Okay, and we do have a few puffins really quickly off the start here, so that's always nice.
Yeah.
There is a princess penguin down below, but it's a little out of reach. So I'm gonna pick up the backpack. I'm gonna go hit up Backpack Cave for a nice big shiny. Potentially. We just wanted the backpack. You know what? That's fine.
Where are we going? Angel Cave? Yeah, this looks like a play for Angel Cave.
All right. Here's the cave, and here's the copy ground. Oh, it could have also just been for the copy ground.
Oh, it's the copy ground. Okay. I forgot there's a copy ground next to Angel Cave.
Yeah. I think the one I... Okay, yeah, we're grabbing the copy ground, and then we're gonna hop into Backpack Cave.
Yeah.
And roll up to 4 puffins again at around 45% here.
Alright. Time for the worst part of Minion Max. Which tile has the Backpack Cave?
Nice little bit of extra
And we're
health.
off to the races.
Oh, right, and then we want the coffee so that we can do the funny little scooch.
Yup.
Just make sure not to scooch too many times.
Or do.
Or do. So, like, right after the big shiny, isn't there, like, yet another one that just has an immediate big shiny again right after?
Yeah, every single zip after the quote-unquote main big shiny has a big shiny.
Yeah.
I think it's the 6th one is inaccessible unless you have a bunch of equipment, so
Right.
you have to... Yeah, when you do your cave extensions, you have to skip one of them.
Yeah,
But you
so
also get this.
we did get our big shiny there.
Aww.
Bye-bye, funny face. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and, like, keep doing these cave extensions here. There's 2 big shinies.
Yeah, we just have to wait for this to go away.
Gonna mark the big shiny. Just in case Rollnaway was hopping in to defend that. Good to make sure you get that mark, even though you could be probably pretty sure that Roll's not blocking you on this. There's our 6 puffins.
And there's our 6 puffins.
Roll gonna get some revenge on that Star Wasper square. Plus 50
taking our
shinies.
1 hit.
And we're out. But we do have 150 shinies out of that whole ordeal. So that is huge progress for Domme. Another little HP boost here, and we're gonna hop into another cave. Roll made a mistake early on, and she's showing here that it is faster to die in Star Wasper than it is to hit reset. Really says something about the game, don't you? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. I'm not about to sit here and be your typical fucking game reviewer.
You see, they were trying to give you a message. They were trying to fit a moral into the game by having that be a thing. It was deliberate.
Oop. We clipped out, and yeah, we're out.
Yeah, that's just how that's how that works. There are a few things we can do outside of cave extensions.
Yeah.
We have Water Bear, which is a huge amount of shinies.
Yeah.
We also have the Lamptonian Dumping Grounds. We have the Secret Stash by the War Book.
Yeah,
the
I
money
think
book.
Dom was counting on getting most of those out of the cave extensions, out of Backpack Cave. And the part that really sucks about dying where she did was that now she's gonna have to do a lot of that again to get back to where she was. Alright, she's gonna duck out, maybe come back to that later. I like this play of going in for Zoldath.
Yeah.
Like, Roll is probably not gonna open up Mini and Max to challenge because she knows you have a big shiny. So you could just
Yeah.
kind of loom that over her head while you work on other goals. There are 5 goals remaining. Whoever's able to get 3 of them wins. Like, this
Yeah.
is... this is like one of my favorite places to be is as a caster in a bingo match, is just like... we just have this really tight end game.
Yeah, the sparring has happened. Now we're in for the grand strategy.
Yeah.
And Roll taking an unfortunate death right before the Wave 2 boss.
Yeah, really unfortunately timed. Just means we don't get much out of our multiplier here.
Yeah, and we also lost the bomb as well.
Ooh, yeah, and that's gonna suck for Wave 3. I don't know about you, but if I'm not playing Red Ship, I don't make it through Wave 3.
Yeah, the only other problem with Red Chip is... Red Chip, if you die in Wave 3, you're getting set behind pretty heavily. Especially once you get past that first part of the wave where you're ducking and weaving through like 1 or 2 enemies as opposed to 20.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna build up our options again. We're very close to that 125k. And all we need to do is just get some more kills here and build up our multiplier a little bit more. But we should be there before too long.
3x Markiplier on the board, 4x Markiplier on the board.
Gonna grab some bombs now. Just be careful not to eeg. You can E, you can egg, you can Ooh, okay, it's Zoldath race, let's go.
Gee, we're in a Zoldath race.
This is a, a nice little lead for Dom, but it is far from over. Because I don't think we've seen the dungeon. We've had a little bit of time to explore. But
Yeah.
all it takes is just a really good generation here for Roll, or perhaps the dungeon is locked behind something brutal to get to for Dom. So we'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah, let's pray
if
it's
you
not
want
behind
to.
a translator.
Oh, that is a really rude screen transition right there. On Roll's side. Just walk up to a screen and immediately into the acid with you. Okay, we do have some energy cubes to top ourselves back off. I do kind of like the position that Dom is in right now.
Yeah.
Just, I always feel better when I have a weapon in Zoldath, because you can get the resources from enemies.
Yeah, and you can boomerang for resources especially.
Yeah. Purple's from one of the friendlies.
Okay. What's our bomb?
Green!
It's lettuce. Well, we know where lettuce is, but it's behind a snail.
On the list of things to play Rubato. It's really good.
Oh yeah. Rubato really good. I remember watching that when you played it. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
funny frog game.
Yeah. Oh, wow, okay, well... Ooh!
Smooth!
Cheeky boomerang usage here from Dom, I love it.
Okay, let's, Okay, we have a meat printer, too.
Okay, so we can get the snail out of here if we want, but I imagine we'll be looking. I forget if had another path blocked off by that.
That's another thing we could do is
true.
attract the mosquito with the meat printer.
Very good here for Dom. I'll be honest, I've been kind of hooked on watching what's been going on Dom's side here. I kind of forgot to pay attention to what was going here on Roll Seed. We do have the bomb and the translator.
Yep. We also have 31 purples.
Oh wow. Hopefully we can do something with that. It's the dungeon map piece, so...
Yeah.
Blow up the rock. So we have a bomb secret for Roll. That's really good news. Especially if this winds up being, the dungeon that's locked behind the secret. Dom is about to blow open a path up here. We'll see if the dungeon's up here, if it's just an overworld secret. It's the dungeon!
We have entered. Now we just have to figure out what the checks are in here.
Planet Zoldath is always exciting to watch as a race.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we've got our bomb
Oh
secret.
my goodness! This,
Well, we found the overworld map piece for Roll, but that's not what we're looking for. Also, wow, this dungeon for Dom.
Yeah, all we've had so far is a bomb or...
And it's just there!
Yeah.
Dom needed
bomb
that.
or acid check.
That is gonna be huge! Well, okay. Dom still had a pretty good shot here if she didn't get that square, but well, okay, no, that's actually a really rough spot if you don't get that square.
Yeah.
But it also puts her in a really strong position to win now that she has that square. And we're into a party house race! The mind games here are what do you think your opponent's gonna be in? You can afford to give up one tile. And
Alright,
both
let's go
players
gambling.
are in Party House. We're just gonna get our 2 random scenarios in a row, so...
I'm gonna take a look at Roll Seed quick.
Wait.
We have...
946543. Oh, dang it. Okay, I saw a couple of the same characters in the same spots,
Yeah.
and I was like, did we just get, the 1 in a million shot here? We did not.
Okay, so... On Roll's side, we don't have trouble mitigation, but we have Bartender and Rider. We also have Mascot and Climber. For money... We've got Trouble Money.
Hi, Winterbit.
We've also got Introvert.
Yeah, both players have bartenders here, so if nothing else, they can at least get, the 2 troubles worth out of money out of bartenders, but 160p, baby, let's go!
Roll picking up a little bit of trouble here.
So yeah, just to give you a quick overview on the game state, in case things are unreadable, the last 3 squares we have are 350 shinies in Minion Max, a Rakshasa Gold Disc, and 2 random scenarios in Party House. It is 11 to 11. Dom already has progress in Minion Max. So, if Dom is able to get either of these other 2 squares, she should be able to secure a victory. But at the same time, if Roll gets this square, it's gonna turn into a pretty tense Gold Disc Rakshasa race.
Oh no, we're 500 wild buddying across the board. But on the side of Dom, we are at least ahead on days. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah. Like, this is just an exciting endgame. We'll have to see how, we'll have to see who's able to get these parties thrown. Hey, Anthony, doing great. We got some exciting heckin' bingo going on right now.
Heck yeah.
Could not have asked for... No!
A bartender with all the wild buddies showing up.
Oh, that's brutal.
Okay. Oh! Dom kicking out wild buddies at...
I think
like,
that
at
is
the end
fair
of this-
for getting the popularity bonus here. And
Yeah, I'm just more
Ooh.
concerned about the bartenders not getting activated.
Yeah. I mean,
When
we've
you
got
have a full house already.
money.
Yeah.
We've got some summoning power here, so I don't hate this. This time we're bringing in some
Yeah.
trouble to get some cash. All right, grabbing a ghost. Unrelatedly, I love in music when there's like that kind of call and response. This song, if from, once again, the Dungeons of Ether soundtrack does that really well. Roll picking up a superhero here. Yeah, both players kind of being forced to use kick as their trouble mitigation.
Also, Dom here winning the first one.
Alright. I think
That's
Roll's
3-1.
not too far off. Oh! Dom is gonna hedge! That's really smart!
Yeah.
She doesn't need to win every square, so she can just get progress. She already has her mini and max progress. She already has her party house progress. So
Yeah.
now she can just send Rakshasa. And now no matter what gets marked, she'll have a pretty good shot. This is really smart from Dom.
Oh yeah. Dom right now is a master landscaper. This is a good hedge. I'm so sorry I said that.
To be fair, I thought that, like, that is just correct words. Those are correct things to say. I didn't think anything of it until you said that. Dom gonna take a death there on mini boss there. Now the one thing that would, like, the one thing that Dom is gonna have to do here is make sure that she gets through Rakshasa. Because the one way that this does not pay off for Dom is if she has trouble in Rakshasa. So I imagine we're gonna be seeing Dom play very safe here.
Yeah, we could already see that from picking off one of the more problematic nests from below and picking up this early bell.
Yeah. So, like, at this point, if Roll gets this party house square, her inclination is going to be to go to Rakshasa, because she knows Dom already has that advantage in Mini and Max, but ironically enough, I think the best play for Roll after this is going to be to go into that Mini and Max square.
Yeah.
And just hope that, like, Rakshasa stalls Dom enough. There's so many mind games at play here. Like, Roll's been playing an incredible bingo match as well on her side.
These are, like, this is two phenomenal strategies playing out here.
Yeah.
Also,
Ah!
we're moving into our second scenario,
Yes.
but I think this scenario might also be a pretty smooth one. I have to see the shop here in a second when we don't wild buddy out. I did catch there was at least one. Yeah, we have Hippie. So at least we can work away the trouble. We have Spy. We have Trouble
Ooh.
Money if we really need to dip into it.
Some scary Borkus dodges here that worked out pretty well. Nicely done, Dom.
And we have Ryder. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's gonna make
We
use
got
of our
ourselves
spies.
a pretty nice seed.
Yeah. Stage 1 clear for Dom? Roll being very careful to look ahead with spies, make sure we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. Biggest mistake we can make at this point is just rushing and getting wild buddied.
Yep. Although, this is... Already, look, we're getting, like, 20 trouble a turn? Or, sorry, 20 pop a turn?
Yeah, this is really great shape here for Roll. Sorry, CO. Except I'm not. Enjoy the very good game. Yeah, okay. I was about to say. We did get busted there.
Thank God.
I need to poke Snug Crow and be like, hey, can I use your what was it? Oh shoot, how am I forgetting the name of the game already? Rap Rat. Can I use your Rap Rat for a mod? And just replace the busted screen with Rap Rat showing up and saying busted. Alright, Dom being very careful to pick up an egg again there after losing it not too long ago. And just being very methodical about taking those bats out. This is just really, really solid Rakshasa play here.
Oh yeah, speed Rakshasa as well. I mean, kind of skipping all the scenic routes to pick up extra money, and we're just kind of even jamming along without having to even stop for a lot of time refills.
This is just like, this is what you do when you want to get through Rakshasa, and you want to do it at, like, a relatively speedy pace. Like, sure, you could, you know, rush ahead even a little bit faster if you wanted to, but, like, that invites risk. We're getting quite surrounded by...
playing.
That was one hell of a situation that Dom had to put herself through there.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we do have our trouble mitigation going here also for Roll, which is great, and...
Yeah, we're down to our last 5 days.
Nice duck there from Dom.
Looks like we're only at 3 star guests at the moment. We did just kick out all of our star guests. Well, they politely kicked themselves out.
Yeah, I think we still need a little bit more before we can finish, right?
Yeah. This will definitely do it, though.
Yeah. Huge.
And we have drivers as well, so we can get fetch.
We've got a few days to handle this too, so just gonna take advantage of the fact that we can boot.
Yep. We can spy boot, we can ghost boot.
Yeah, so hopefully one of these upcoming parties will do it.
Yep.
Got a couple more chances here.
There's a ghost. That's not a ghost. Not a ghost.
You ain't a ghost. Get like the Ghostbusters like theme song, but instead of I ain't afraid no ghost, it's I ain't ghost.
Ain't ghost. Okay, so we now have 5 ghosts in the deck.
Dom kind of pushing a little bit farther ahead now. Okay, yeah, we did turn around to take out the spike ball thrower.
We have found 3 of them, and we found 4 of them. That's going to be our second one. Last day.
All right, now do we go
Market.
Rakshasa or do we go challenge on Minimax? We're going into Rakshasa, so this is basically Dom's to lose now.
Correct. Although we are in Bird Hell.
Yeah, this is the spot where everything can go wrong. So
And we've taken our first death.
Yep, Rakshasa is gonna be Rakshasa. So Dom is gonna have to lock in here. Very smartly gonna go grab this bonus stuff here. This is the section I always dread when I'm playing Rakshasa.
And we could just walk to the right, we could pick up a new weapon.
Yeah, biggest thing is that we don't have any backup egg right now, and the next one's going to be after the next mini-boss, so this weapon power-up is going to have to last us, and we're grabbing the spread, interestingly. It seems like that might have been intentional, because that felt like a very deliberate movement, and it's blocking the shots from the birds, so it is good value here. This just seems to be, like, Dom's preference for playing Rakshasa, and you know what? I dig this. Ooh!
Oh!
Taking that death is gonna be pretty brutal.
That does knock out a fair amount of the birds, although these crabs have been just ganking very hard.
We only got rid of 1 bird with that death, unfortunately. But Dom is gonna be very well-timed with these jumps. Now we have the double bird coming up right here. She's making sure to lead these shots. Just make sure that she doesn't... Oh no! Never mind!
We stayed up top. That's gonna be the bird's dead at least.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Purple! Alright, and we can now pick up a free weapon.
We do not get a weapon from these, but we do get a
sorry, we get time.
Yeah. So this boss here is tricky if you do not have a weapon, so... Oh, and the boss came over!
Yeah, the only way to scare off the boss is to just deal enough damage, so... With the base weapon, this becomes a lot more difficult to do.
Roll through Borkus. Oh, another death here for Dom. Gonna have to play some very... Ooh. This is so scary. Oh my god.
Back it!
Yeah, you have to get shots in. There's no other way. You have to shoot.
There, see? It's running away. Just gotta whack it. Or... okay. Some good dodging here.
If she can get through here, there's a pretty good shot she can make it to the end, but she does just need to get past this mini-boss. There it is!
Okay. And we get a nice little victory crouch. One of the nice things I will say, silver lining, if you could survive to 5 skulls, you do get a easier time at the final boss.
I forget, what changes at 5 skulls?
The boss no longer shoots projectiles.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's so funny, because, like, the rest of the boss, like, everything else in this game gets harder as you take more deaths.
Yeah, they do reward you at the end of the game for taking deaths, question mark.
Now, we have an egg up here, and Dom knows about it. That is going to be huge.
Now we're up to the double bird section, but we do have a weapon and a buddy.
Nice shot lead there.
Yeah, okay, taking a hit there, that's
got rid of the bird.
Expected considering how much else is going on.
Just
Waiting
gonna...
for the eyeball.
Yeah. Oh, wow! That was such a trolley jump down from that enemy. Woo!
Lock it! Okay.
No!
Oh,
no!
Hey.
I think Dom pretty much suspects that everything is over at this point. Gonna go clean up in Mini and Max. Oh, that is such a heartbreak.
Yeah.
The one saving grace here, the same exact thing can happen to Roll. Stage 3 is just that kind of stage. So, now the exact same thing that we said earlier about it being Dom's to lose, now it's Roll's to lose. So, it's not over yet.
Correct.
Oh, that's such a heartbreak, though. Kind of, like, amusingly positioned drops there. Playlist hitting me with the very somber song from Dr. Kabushi's Labyrinthine Laboratory. Come on, playlist.
I'm wondering what we're looking for on Dom's side right now. We're on the clock.
Alright, Roll is approaching the Hell section.
Yep.
Once again, like, also in great shape like Dom was right at the start of that section, so... Again, like, just because she's in really good shape here doesn't mean it's free. Case in point, just lost our egg, but thankfully there's another one right here. Gonna have to be careful about how we proceed from here, because it's really easy to take a hit while you're here. Yeah, and we're taking another hit there. That's exactly what you do not want to happen there. And there's a death! Hey, look! It trolls us all! Oh! It's the Zero Skull game! Don't be like me! Don't do the thing I did versus Mora, god damn it!
Oh no.
It's kind of a meme at this point, where, in a casual match I played against Mora, I fucking got all the way to the final boss. Oh, hello.
Oh, yes, I think I remember the...
Yeah, final boss died at Zero Skulls, died in the death game. Nice timing on that jump there for Roll, leading both of the shots away, but getting trolled here.
Yeah. And we can see quickly we are racking up the deaths, and we do
Yep.
not have a powered-up weapon as well for this mini-boss.
So yeah. Rakshasa Gold Disc, the great equalizer.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna need to hit some charge shots up, or that.
Yep. Okay, we are making it back to the double bird section here. Let's see how it goes. Some great weaving here. We do get through the double bird section, and now we're on to the mini-boss.
Yeah, and here we can see the difference in strategy right now, where,
Yeah.
despite having the weaker weapon, Roll is still focusing on aggression here. Well, never mind.
Yep. Another one. And we're back up.
+1 gift for Roll. There we go. Alright, 3 skulls here for Roll. Can she manage this finish? Oh my goodness, I thought that enemy was gonna jump all the way down.
And we're back to where we need to be for cave extensions for Dom. Although that shot is going to hurt.
Ooh, that dodge into the hit! No!
No!
Roll! That was such an amazing dodge, and then just, like, immediately after that drop came from the eyeball. Holy cow, that was so close. We're through.
Through.
Alright, we don't have the big funny walking guy, and we're not picking up the egg.
Okay, there we go.
No!
No!
Well, both players have now died in basically the exact same spot.
Why? Dom.
Why, Dom?
Who drafted Rakshasa?
And Roll did, I'm pretty sure.
I was about to say, I think it was Roll who drafted Rakshasa here.
Hot take, Rakshasa's pretty hard. Yeah, I don't know. I think you might have. I think you might have the internet gamer crowd after you for that very, very hot take.
Controversy in the UFO 50 community. Rakshasa is hard.
God damn. Can you believe
Also-
what CO said?
Also, Dom is at the inaccessible shiny.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do another clip here.
Yeah, we have to do another one because we don't have like demolition tools to knock through a giant wall or the ability to jump like 12 tiles into the air.
Oh, and we clipped our foot! Okay.
We have two things. We have the book, which is 70, and we have the Lamtonian dumping grounds, which is another like 60.
60
Okay,
and 70.
So yeah, at this point, I mean, we could return the spider thread, do our little thing here, we shrink on top of that, we drop on top of there. Hi, spider.
Hello. Well, yes, I'd love a spider.
At least we're not going into the train, that'd be too many spiders.
That'd be too many spiders.
Looks like we are going towards the Lamtonian dumping grounds. There we are.
Shrunk.
Why would the Lamtonians just dump all of these shinies
Hey,
off?
there's our 350, so Roll now knows that she's got about a stage of advantage here in Rakshasa.
Sigh. Sigh.
I'm just...
Thump.
Imagine sighing at your own draft pick. I tease. You never know what's gonna roll, and like...
Yeah.
It's one of those things where the difference between the second highest Rakshasa goal and Gold Disc... Oh no!
My friend in Bingo, you drafted the game.
No way! Come on!
At least we didn't take the depth for that.
Yeah, these frogs are such bullshit.
People say the purple weapon is awful, and I would ask anybody who thinks that to use the purple weapon against the frogs and get back to me.
I still definitely prefer the fire just because of how I function, but
Yeah.
I kind of loved what I was seeing with Dom do with the spread shot in in stage 3. That was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
I can't say I've really seen the spread shot be used like that much.
Yeah.
I am sad that neither of these players are playing Rakshasas, though.
Oh, yeah. Where is the Rakshasas inclusion? That is a legal mod for Underground.
Yeah, it's important.
We just might have to cover up we might have to cover up screens during stage 3, but that's
yeah,
fine.
it's just like the boss there, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the exact development note is for Rakshasas. But it is basically Pine being like, yep, that's a thing.
Yep. Alright, Domme about to make her way through Borkus. Well, if Borkus will cooperate with her. She's gotten quite a few hits in here. There we go. I was about to say, he's got to be, like, super low. Just a few more shots should do it, as she was, like, one charge shot away. Alright, yep. We are at, again, just that one stage advantage here for Roll.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I just got a message in Bingo chat. For He Who versus myself in week 4, Twitch drafts half the games.
Oh my god, yes. That sounds really funny. So you each get 5 picks and Twitch chat gets 10 picks?
Yeah, and I'm assuming we're gonna house rule that we can't ban Twitch chat's picks.
Oh my god. I feel like you ban one of each other's games and then one of Twitch chat's picks.
Okay, yeah, that might also work.
That way, like, the targets are, like, relatively, distributed. If you're wanting to keep a 16-game draft. Alternatively, yeah, you could just have one less ban each, or only ban the direct things from each other, but, like, that would be 2 bans out of 5 games for the other person, so...
Yeah, oh, I see your point. We are also quickly returning to bird health here. Oh wait, we're gonna get that back?
No, we're not! The timing was just wrong. That is the worst case scenario.
Extremely wrong, incorrect buzzer. Extremely wrong, incorrect buzzer.
Alright, the nice thing here is we will at least have the bell down here. And we did take out a decent chunk of enemies with that death, but it really does suck. Alright, we got our fire back on Roll's side. Sounds like I'm saying that in a, like, creative sense. We've got our fire back! Yeah, Roll immediately taking out one of the birds, very smoothly dealing with the other. Once it's down to one bird, it's so much easier. Making great use of these charge shots to just deal so much damage. Now we just need to deal with the double bird up here. Domme now working her way through the second boss.
Yep, we've got birds everywhere right now.
Ooh, okay. We did drop down. I tend to prefer staying up high to fight these, but that's my preference. Roll showing, doesn't matter. You can do it here.
And we carried the fire through,
yeah.
So should be able to pretty quickly snipe off this sub-boss.
Oh, if the sub-boss will take some hits here, geez. Janky saying, no, you talk to the hand. And just leaving it in the dust. Oh. No, the drop down! Ah,
Press
dang.
X to assassinate.
We do have an extra weapon that we can grab up here. Alright, okay. Yeah, I wonder if Roll no- Oh my goodness. Nice intercept on that enemy. Does she know about the egg up there? I don't think she does. So we're gonna have to play this very, very safely here. Nicely handled, except one of those dudes comes from behind. We only have 2 skulls here, so we just need to pick up 3. It's a little scary, but not the worst. This is still very doable. I appreciate that Roll is making sure that she just deals with every obstacle here. Just do not leave any of this to chance. There is the reverse side of that, though, where the more time you spend here, you know, the more things can spawn in ways that screw you over.
Alright, we've got our fire weapon, we've got 2 skulls. Dom is on 1 skull, picking up the spread shot once again. Here we go.
Here comes the shot. Don't get shot here.
Skull's in a weird spot. Okay, Skull's moving away.
There it is!
Okay.
Just need to wait for the gold disc to pop, but Roll secures the win here. What a freaking match!
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, I didn't expect it very hard. That's the one I don't want to do. Literally the only one.
Yeah.
And only because of time. It's
Yeah.
just... You can so easily choke at the end.
Oh my
And I
god. Yeah, both of you did. You both
Welcome
made...
to Bird Hell.
Yeah, so Dom had an incredible hedge play where she set herself up with a good number of shinies, she beat one random scenario, and then she started working on Rakshasa Gold Disc to, like,
I think...
basically, like, whichever goal you marked, she would be able to have a decent advantage in the other 2.
Yeah.
And then just Rakshasa was Rakshasa.
Yeah. I kind of figured that was happening, because it was a little suspicious how long the last however many shinies was, when you already had the big one.
Yeah, I figured since I died there, I was like, well, I should just cash in the shinies thing, because if you win to Rakshasa, it's already over.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good to go get that cleaned up when you did, because, yeah, exactly that. That was...
Wait, so as soon as I clicked that, did you start Rakshasa?
she was already in Rakshasa. She went
yeah.
to Rakshasa after
Oh,
Party House.
Because I was not doing the mini-max. I was like, you could be in that at any given and easily beat me. Because A, I don't know the route off the top of my head, and B, I'm just not familiar with it either. So I would take longer no matter what, and you had the head start.
Yeah, that was...
I'd game over like right as the game ended. I just keep getting so overwhelmed.
Stage 3's ending is so brutal.
It's terrible. I hate the purple ninjas. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. More than the birds, honestly.
Yeah.
They're unpredictable. The birds are predictable. Every other enemy is predictable, but the ninjas aren't.
I don't know if this is like your standard strat, Dom, for the birds, but your use of the spread shot in that area was actually really cool.
That actually is smart, now that I think about it.
The way the...
Yeah, that's just kind of like my way of like brute forcing it. If I'm just like, I don't know, I don't want to die to these guys.
Yeah, the charge shots blocking the ring shots is really good.
Yeah.
And I'd never thought of that in all of my time playing Rakshasa, so I definitely learned a thing or two.
Yeah, I have it in Twitch just now. That's actually a really good idea.
It's super slow though, and I got fucked because the first time I died, it was because like I was getting like crossed up by the birds, and then I just so happened to be like on top of like a crab that respawned and that knocked me out.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this somewhere else, and then I just kept getting assaulted on all angles by fools.
Many such cases.
So I don't know if it's a good strategy. It probably needs more
It's an interesting strategy.
development, but yeah, it did
I've
not
never considered
turn
it.
out for me.
Yeah. That was just like, I don't know, all around a really exciting game to watch because like there was just like that slight consistent edge, but then Dom like had like some really good ways to like secure like a pretty strong swing back. I don't know, that was
Could have happened if I just locked the fuck in and didn't die.
yeah,
But
Heckin' Rakshasa.
That's what you like. That you
Yep.
know what that I think makes for the best games is when
Yeah.
it's like
I love when it comes down to the wire like this on a very hard.
Yeah.
you can never be too displeased by a blackout, even if you
And that,
lose.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, I'm always happy to see one.
I did get sniped pretty bad on the worm's goal.
I
I'm like halfway done with it.
Yeah, you basically, like, you started that later, but your route for that was actually pretty cool with using the scouts to jump up. Like, if you had been in, like, about a minute earlier, I think you would have caught up.
Yeah. I figured that would be what you go for because I was already kind of setting up that line. And so I was like, well, I think I have the advantage right now in time, so let's just see if I can beat them.
Yeah, but not the Dylan.
Of course.
Dylan was who was playing Rakshasa for me, by the way.
Okay.
Just diver's font. You missed!
No.
5% chance.
Thought it was 10%.
Nope, it's 5.
Oh,
Theoretically.
that's even more. Yeah.
Theoretically, it's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the first time I've ever beaten that mini boss in stage 3 with the normal shot. That shit is so miserable. It's killed me every
sucks
time.
ass.
Yeah, the
Normal
Except
shot.
that one time.
The heckin' damage
Huh.
gates on that are just so brutal to hit with the default weapon.
Yeah. I think that's the first time I've ever done Party House 2 random scenarios.
Uh-huh.
Because I
Yeah.
not play Party House in Bingo. And yet I did 2 goals here. I didn't even draft.
I was hoping it'd mess you up a little bit more, but it seemed like you got it pretty good time.
Yeah.
I did use the guide for like what you should go for in money management, but I kind of just winged it everywhere else.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I have played a fair share of Party House, so I'm not like bad at it. I just don't really like playing it in Bingo.
Right. One of those games that you like playing, but like not so much for when time restrictions are on
Yeah.
the table.
I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
I play Party House, and I don't have time to think in Party House now.
Kind of similarly to the way I am with freaking like Bug Hunter and stuff. It's like I can do this decently, just not fast.
Yeah, shoutouts to the last kill in Bug Hunter where it
Oh my
was,
god.
Okay, if I do this, I die. If I do this, I die. Let me think about this for a second.
I definitely
Oh,
yeah. The freaking Shreknid. Just like trying to maneuver around that to get like the successful shot. That was pretty great.
Okay, hold up. I gotta step away. Somebody just rang my doorbell.
Okay.
Yep.
Glad I redeemed myself on Waspir.
Yeah.
That chokehold a lot early on.
Oh my god. Deaths in Wasper is so brutal.
Yeah, wave 3 deaths especially.
Yeah. Like, I kind of expect it in Wave 3, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
That's Zoldath. How... Was I late on Zoldath, or did Dom just have a good seed?
You were in a little bit later, and Dom was able to like use that slight bit of extra time to figure out what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It was a decent seed. Like, the dungeon was almost free.
Okay.
The dungeon
yeah.
itself was, but finding the dungeon was the tough part.
Yeah.
I wish I got to stick in mine a little longer just to find the dungeon, because I feel like I had a good setup. Like, I could probably have done the dungeon
Right.
outside of that RNG and with my loadout no matter what.
Yeah.
God, that thought of doing like a Zoldath 2v2 with Trotters, and
It's
only
fun.
one player needs to finish the seed sounds like such a fun idea.
Oh, yeah.
love a
Also,
good card
speaking of
response.
Zoldath, where we're going to be heading, there is currently some Zoldath.
Ooh. Kinda don't want to duck out before Dom's able to get back, just to like send
Oh,
it
of
off
course.
properly, but...
Oh no, you get
You
to
can hack it
properly
up.
send it off, but we are talking about needing to get the trade map piece, and
Oh.
I won't say it's suffering from personal experience, but
Yeah. That's the one going on okay, Cannaboys, right? Yeah.
yeah, Cannaboy. The French clown car stream.
Okay, back.
Welcome
I'm
back.
sad I didn't get the triple Waldorf.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Oh yeah, the triple Waldorf was really
Oh.
cool until it really wasn't.
That last jump was such a heartbreak.
Yeah, I'm remembering that now.
Dom was pretty
We
close
both
to
choked at the
getting,
end.
like, the... You were, like, pretty close to getting the 6 puffins, right, Dom? And then, like, just
Yeah.
that last jump didn't work out.
And I wanted to get the cherry off of that, but I just kept dying because I didn't have any more stamina.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry.
No worries.
Hello.
Doggy! Yeah.
What?
I am kind of tempted to throw it over to Cannaboy so that we can watch this, chaos that is unfolding from the sounds of it.
Oh yeah, we've got Disconia, we've got Zoldath.
But I wanted to make sure that,
Yeah.
in case you had anything else you wanted to say before we hop out of here, that you had a chance to.
I'm all good. Besides, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for casting last minute.
Oh, you're
absolutely.
welcome.
The game.
thank you for the very entertaining, game.
Yeah, I'm hitting
glad it was a
export on
worthwhile
this
task.
immediately.
Good. It was great. It was a lot of really exciting moments, some cinema, some really I don't think we can emphasize this enough. Really good board play by both of you.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
both, like, doing some extreme mind games that were just, like, had us biting our nails.
I'd have to watch it back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like especially with some of the decisions that were being made in the moment, seeing like how they panned out.
Oh,
It was really
wait.
cool.
Oh, that reminded me. Oh, my yellow egg attempt was
Oh.
really bad in that one room. I
Yeah.
felt like I was in purgatory. I didn't think I
Oh
was
my
ever gonna
god.
get through
Yeah,
that.
the wizard, like, up-down shot room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that
all have
was
those.
that was rough,
Moments
but you
of
did
yellow
you did have, like, a really good boss kill, though.
Yeah. I feel like people struggle, like, people overhype that boss, how hard it is. I feel like once you get, like, a good rhythm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just kind of ends.
I just always lose my rhythm on that. I don't know why. It is so hard for me.
Yeah. Alright, well,
But-
I'm
Alright,
gonna hop out of here and raid over to Cannaboy. GG's.
I might have to
GG's,
do
y'all.
it myself. GG.
time to play nanograms.
Yeah!
Notebook 50 nanograms. It's out. Go play it.
But
On
also
itch.
watching go.
Yeah.
You can also watch Bingo and play
Both.
Nonograms.
Yeah.
Why does your mom let you have
That's
this
second
much
mom.
UFO 50? Alright, take care, y'all.
See you
ya.
around.
Yep, see ya.
Alright, let's throw it over to Canaboy. I will be back later on this channel with some more Emu ROM when I am done from some afternoon plans, so if you want to see more of that exploration, I'll see you then. Otherwise, have a lovely rest of your day.